We're gonna get right into this. I want everybody to take a good look at that thumbnail, and remember, that dude needs a serious haircut. He needs to get them eyebrows waxed, but most importantly, he needs to spend a lot of time in a cage. On December 24th, 2023, he was involved in a shooting the day before Christmas. This complete loser took it upon himself to raise up a gun, loaded, and shoot on Christmas Eve. So this is why I take it upon myself to, and it was in Winnipeg. He's also wanted on, I believe, maybe extortion charges in Edmonton. I'm not sure on the other charges, and I don't care. There's nothing anybody can do to me. When I'm here to protect the public, I'll say and do what I want as I please, and I'll prove it in a court of law. And if the laws in Canada won't protect me from criminals, then we have bigger problems to, we used to call it, as Icelanders, bigger fish to fry. Now I am only frying up carrots. You understand? So folks, welcome to the show. We make fun of criminals over here. All types of criminals, but mostly criminals who use guns. I think they're pussies. I believe this man's family, this child, this is Peon's family, has aided and abetted him in evading the police from capture this whole time. You can't make it this long without your help from family and friends. So I'm going to go out on a limb, very short limb, and say if I had that guy's contact list on his cell phone, I could narrow down within 15 seconds where he is right now. He has a Facebook. He has made a direct message to somebody he's staying at right now. You understand? WhatsApp, he's sent a direct message to the person he's staying at right now. Manu Vlog, what's really going on? Hope you're having a great day. I take no joy or pride in doing this, but I do take pride in protecting the community, the people of Canada, right? You never know what the plan is. There is something called PSYOPs, Black Ops, and can't get into too much detail, but I will tell you that Black Ops exist. And if, let's just say, somebody was ever too vocal in a community, they would use a Black Ops technique, possibly something such as this, to say that it was an inconspicuous, unrelated incident, when in the end it really was. It's called first degree, right? But I'll tell you and explain more on what I know and what I'm getting into. My friends are going after the highest level of corruption in Winnipeg that you could ever sniff out, whether it be in hospitals, whether it be in business sectors, corporations. Privacy and identities have been stolen, and we are getting to the bottom of not only that, but they are following and monitoring. It's illegal. Do you know that it's illegal in a sovereign nation? Do you know it's illegal for someone to spy on you? It's treasonous, actually. We have laws here in North America that protect us from being spied on by the same fucking people that we pay the taxes and the resources to. This is a serious thing. When I get to the bottom of how this started, there will be lawsuits on top of lawsuits. People will lose their pensions, and far worse, there will be jail time for this. These are criminal actions that have been committed. So trust me when I say my friends are going for the balls, every piece they can get, and they ain't stopping until they're in jail. Now, and believe me when I say I have some very, very high up friends, very, very, very high up friends in every entity that you could imagine, higher up than any of you have, very high. It started years ago with their families entering those workplaces, those workforces, or those entities, and now they are much higher than their family members have ever been in many sectors. And these are good men and women. UK, Canada, America, and I won't even get into how deep the rest of it goes. But I'll tell you, when I said the UK, you better believe it's as high as it could possibly go. And they're filthy, filthy rich. They actually have second and third jobs to cover their huge salary they make for another entity, if this can even make sense for you. They say they have some of them say they have investments. They're not. It's just you unless you are an actual member of some ABC group, you wouldn't understand. In order to mask what you do for a living, right? Secret service, it's a secret what you do for a living, right? Do you know that? It's a secret. But is it really though? Yes. Some people will say they're real estate, some people will say they're lawyers, and much, much more. And it's a huge salary they make, but they actually have 2-3 times that money coming in a month. Oh, contracts. And those contracts pay like $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month, 2 months. But they invest all of it quickly, and it goes into what they would call like it's sort of like a 401k. It's a see you later fund. You know, it's the buy an island fund. Okay, completely legit. Remember, these are the people that check to see if you're legit. So they started all knowing the ropes, and then they got into the people who are doing the jobs, and now they are in command of the ring. Think about that. Think about that. So, folks, remember, if Google Canada is listening to this, I highly suggest you fire a bunch of crooked employees as fast as you can. Stuff is floating around the internet right now, and I don't even believe what I'm reading. But Google Canada, you have to figure out how there's only 3 or 4 channels with million subscribers in Canada. And you have to explain that to the world. How is it that you've limited anyone from Canada who is vocal, except for, what? Maybe 2 or 3 channels who are very politically aligned with your sectors, right? So with your areas that you want to see moving, right? Anything you don't want to see, you make sure you pause and you put it right in the ground. You freeze it, you know, you stasis that channel completely. This is highly illegal. I'm going to make